warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Watch your step.
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues.
We shouldn't.
Uh,
We can't lose hope.
got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Watch it, sluggard.
Poor lad broke down after that. Probably find him hanging from a branch in the woods soon.
Long live Come through.
Fuck!
Slower.
butcher as my debt
Was
collector.
the dwarves who popped Snow White's cherry. Fuck, sure, blame that on us too.
Hello, long ears. You paid the tax.
Tax? On what?
On swine.
Elven blood, eh?
No, I'm talking. Whoa there, Roach. So pay. Go back.
Trouble?
Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization, moral decay.
Greetings, Haddo.
Ah!
They want more and more till you ain't got but your soiled
Giddy up.
breeches.
And? Did he fix it for you?
No. Said I'd come to the wrong place. That he sells dumplings now.
Jonas Tories hand.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vatgun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
Are you joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently...
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dump...
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer.
I see. Someone...
Not officially, though all supplies go through
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being havoc.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight.
Tried negotiating?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? But I shan't complain. Dumplings...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried...
Those rogues of the underworld...
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so...
Take it he's important in the underworld, too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... He demanded...
Huh? Uh-huh. Hmm. Oh my god. That should work. I don't know why the mic is not noise gating properly.
Inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
So this works. This open works. Open sesame. I don't. I'm not entirely sure how this. Whatever. Oh.
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a treb...
Fine.
Splendid.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
The usual.
Of course. Keep Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Mind the guards. Need something sharpened?
What do you have on? So long. What?
Max offer.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Fuck.
Will you get those shankers cut at a barber's?
Looks that way.
Need something.
Wouldn't mind if...
Ridiculous. I can't beat this guy, dude. He's fucked.
But it rains.
Why?
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form? None can be certain of its...
Burn! Burn the witch!
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. No, none. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Burnt Doppler. Why, the stench is entirely different. Not human at all. Oh, they burn so beautifully. Grand spectacle.
Cursed mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Coffee has been made. Witcher needs his coffee.
Seeks other employment. Why? Is he unhappy with the coin changer?
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today? Welcome.
What have you got there? So long.
Sorceress, it's like a witch with muscle. Cast a spell and all's gone in a... Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
You're right for this. Bloody. Calm now. We'll split it. Plenty here for everyone.
I'm not a thief.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Are they round?
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid...
Putrid Grove. Interesting.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumor has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well.
Freaks and oddities.
Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This...
Think that gives you the right to steal a...
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types.
But by law, The Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds it. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. You only cared about
Man
us.
knows his fucking bats, ain't he?
So I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Hey there.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
I've never completed it before. Actually. I've gotten pretty far, but then I had a save corrupted, and I haven't really had the fortitude to go back through yet. I play through now, trying to get through back to where I was and finish it. Yeah. Losing saves always sucks.
From the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
Must need someone to show them around Novigrad.
Damn, this is just full of contracts. Rubbing up on my mic right now. You've completed it? Nice. I want to get it completed because I really liked what I played. It was just, I did all the side quests and everything. Put a lot of time in that first playthrough. And I demoralized it.
A witcher. Oh, now that's the life.
Those armies. Help the poor fellow out. I must resolve matters quickly.
Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Yeah, I agree.
Come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee by a black
In a
man.
little cart.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Need some overripe sheep's feet.
I streamed kind of on and off for a little bit in there, but past like month or two I've been streaming pretty consistent. 3 times a week. And a little extra.
At first, I thought it a jest, but then yesterday there's an impromptu me too.
Teach you to make light of others' misfortune.
Not a headache.
So what it take?
A bushel of apples. So bad. It is bad. You're thinking of smuggling a bottle of the finest Tucson on the bottom.
I'm not a student. Just working and also streaming. Side.
The Ballad of Wanda, who stormed in Nilfgaard.
Walk with beggar.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
No loitering round here.
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
There must be order.
My man's a
Let
sword
us
swinger
got
too.
right cabbage last night.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
I'm looking for the Putrid Grove. Need you to help me find it.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Nothing works up a thirst like business.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
I've been robbed!
I play a ton of different games, but right now I'm trying to get through this Witcher 3. I'm also trying to get through Death Stranding before Death Stranding 2. Play a lot of Helldivers 2. I love Helldivers 2. Rivals. Just started playing Abiotic Factor. Heard of that? What kind of games do you play?
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Play mostly horror games. Do you like to play like single player horror games or like horror games you can play with your... I enjoy a good co-op horror. Lethal Company or Phasmophobia.
Double shays. What say we up over to a brothel this eve?
This cat.
They're starving in Bazima, you know. They eat horse calf.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Oh yeah, Outlast. Outlast is very scary. I have not actually played Outlast, but
Come on, no point dallying.
Same shit as always. You ever get new wares?
My wife won't believe me when I tell her. Novigrad, capital of the world, yet they lit such rabble.
Oh!
I haven't heard of In Sound Mind, but I'll look it up.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
The whole day wasted.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated.
Little horror, a little psychological.
Heard this place.
Have you heard of mouth washing?
Heard right. Know the password, get him free.
That's one that's on my radar that's like horror and psychological.
Don't know
It's
the password.
not too long either, not very expensive. I think it's like 12, 13 bucks. Oh, mouth washing. Up if you...
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in me.
That's watching. He's mostly just here for pet stuff.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye, my lord.
Picked him
Oh, don't say
Pretty good with that
They
shit.
say you're the best.
Teach him his step
Do you mind demonstrating your wisdom?
indispensable.
How are things?
Good. More and more.
Ah, Triss is here.
Clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
My plans? I'm just streaming for fun on the side right now, but I'd stream 3 days a week. Mostly just using streaming as like an excuse to kind of get through games that I want to.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city?
Setting aside specific time to get through them. I kind of fall into a cycle of playing a little bit of a game that I want to get through and then swapping this. But
semblance of power don't interest me.
Trying to use this as like a way to stick to a game and finish. Also, kind of have like on YouTube, because I'm streaming on YouTube too. Streams will just stay up, so I have like my first playthrough kind of just up forever for myself.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because like I see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, that.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold party.
Am I into comics?
Hasn't turned out like I imagined.
I'm kind of like tangentially. I haven't really been into comics, like reading them, but I've dabbled here and there into some comics. I wouldn't say that I'm like a comic book reader though.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
But I have a few. I have like a few Spider-Man comics, like his first few comics, and then
So I'm giving them back.
actually have the first couple volumes of Invincible.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
You make comics? That's cool.
I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Like superhero comics? Or a specific genre or anything?
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do
Like to draw.
everything I can, of course.
You'll just draw whatever kind of comic. Have you done any like horror comics? Like a superhero horror comic sound. In my opinion.
Hard times we live in.
For half price, I'll undress halfway. Damn straight. Just worked. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, you can add me on Discord. I'm the same on everything for Discord.
Yes.
Socials. Argus Wets. Ooh.
Say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today.
I'm looking at the comic right now. Nice, good drawing. The webbing on Spider-Man's suit is really detailed. You did a really good job.
Long stories.
Sack full of magic.
You even have really good shading on the suits and everything. That's really good. Keep it up.
I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that?
Gotta say, Triss's outfit is pretty fire. This outfit. Cool. I'd love to see the second page once you got it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane.
Have you done like a full comic books, like completed comic books?
Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly tickling. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
That is a funny way to interrogate someone. Someone's ticklish, just put a bug on them, put a cup over the bug. And I God no. She's just done pages here and there. That's cool. Yeah, I know what manga is. You did a full, sorry I misread it. I thought you said I haven't done manga, but you have done manga. So you've done a big, manga are like big, right? Aren't they usually like thicker comic books? They're more anime style. Oh, that was a clean cut. Okay, 20 pages. Yeah, sorry, I'm not familiar, but 20 pages is a lot of pages. That's like a decent size for a comic book.
Well?
Push the button.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Yeah, that is me. Yeah, someone made that art for me. Thank you.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Brandon?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast.
My into animations? Yeah. Depends on, like anime and stuff. It depends on the anime for me, but like animation in general, I love animation. But I've watched, like, in terms of anime, like Death Note and Sword Art Online. I like those, like the first season of that one. What do you mean by animation specifically? Like, what kind of animations?
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. Hurry, Geralt. This granary's cozy and all, but I'd still rather be somewhere else. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices. And droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
I've thought about it, but right now I'm not interested in like putting any new animations or anything.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
I watched the Netflix Witcher show. I watched the first 2 seasons. But yeah, it's all right. I prefer the game.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So...
Much better, I agree.
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Are you a Triss or Yennefer person? I know that is the question.
Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends...
Honestly...
to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
Yeah, I like Yennefer for Geralt. But I also really like Triss for me.
Your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't...
Geralt can have Yennefer.
Stay out of it.
And then
We're
I get Triss. That's what I say.
Geralt.
If you say so.
All right, we've talked.
You sneaky. No, but I do think that Yennefer is like the obvious choice for Geralt. Makes the most sense. They get each other.
You should have run.
Ooh. Dang, that was a 2-for-1.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Didn't mean to pick up all these swords.
Well?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
That's right, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Your hair lately?
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier, of those...
Sure, you can DM me some stuff. Like I said, I'm not really interested in any at the moment, but...
A recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few
Yeah, no
days,
problem.
Dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed... disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Sounds like he's got someone stowing away. I like that. Yoshi, Goku, Vegeta on the couch. That's cool. Oh yeah, the Marvel intro too. That's cool. Snaps the logo. Yeah, that's a nice touch.
I'd like to go inside.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher.
Oh, I heard the giggling.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
There's a whole casket.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
The godling.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Examine the drawing.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop. Go away. Leave it!
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
The way you play, well, it's only ever fun for you.
That's because you're a dullard. All you humans are dullards.
You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Wow. And we didn't have to fight anyone.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history
Yeah.
of this house. Instead,
And they say he doesn't have one anymore.
furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me
Golden Sturgeon.
I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Alright, we just have to tell that dude the place is haunted?
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
I can send you an invite to, I have a Discord if you want, and I have a little thing to set up notifications if you want, of being, when I start my stream it'll notify you, if that works. But yeah, I got a little Discord that I'll invite you to. Me and my friends hang out, but you don't have to pop in if you don't want. You could just use the stream notifier thing if you'd like. All right, I'll add you to the server. Thanks for popping in. Have a good day. Ooh. Huh.
Hey, pretty boy. What do I
Nothing hurts as much as life.
The eternal fire will guide us.
Life, you gotta take risks.
Better than last year. Bad enough to wither your ears then.
Not the sound, yes, but the scent as well.
Sail to Skinniper. A folk in this city. If I see a challenge, racial hygiene seeks to subdue pale personal hygiene.
I need a rhyme. Can you help?
Boring as fucking shite.
Mustn't think white head like a miller's son.
Aztec,
Greetings to Master Claytop.
will you take up the challenge?
Yeah, I'll
attention.
Why not? Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage.
How much will you give me to throw?
Considerably more than if you
kiss my ass.
You'll regret.
Fucking come on!
You. Slaughter the freak!
Oh!
Damn.
Our winner and the... Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. There's also Mortimer. You all right? Your pale as death.
Damn. That guy don't look right. He's on some weird something. Yeah, he looks like an addict. He is twitchy as fuck. Dude's so twitchy, he's looking like the Flash. Fucking.
You all just get off my back.
Ah! Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
glass tastes as sweet.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
God, don't leave me.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask.
Let's begin.
To start with,
What for?
do as I ask, please.
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. The stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see.
Damn.
Tell me anything more?
Sure.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
The Rosemary and
Nope.
Dandelion?
So I've heard.
Thanks.
Good luck, Witcher.
some fellas out, Master? We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the Witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Believe me, doing you a big favor by not giving you coin. Now let me through.
Whoa, Master. You best watch your words. We share a trade, but that don't mean you can treat us like dogs.
Shut it. You'll bring misfortune on us. He's a witcher, can't you see?
Out of my way.
We won't do it.
I will.
I'll not take orders from anyone. In fact, not the least afeard to teach a witcher some manners.
Time to end this.
Enough. We've seen your point, Master.
Go home. You're done here.
Ah!
Die, fool! Keep it together! Suck, there he is! Get him! Explain to him exactly what I mean!
You can't claim you don't got
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Across the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well,
perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone.
Plan's crazier than it is sane. But there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where Black Pearl...
Sounds fine.
The eternal fire be with you.
We can gather it here, or at my place. You two.
clear as the eternal fire.
Dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into...
Here fairness in your eyes.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless...
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Put holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people. But you've fairness in your eyes.
How you go with this healer?
I was faffing about when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Had a profitable case of leprosy 1 minute, next thing I know I'm bankrupt. With roaming is working money.
Hey, free boy. What do I gotta do to get out?
I trusted a woman once, long ago. I was willing to give me right
Serve the eternal fire.
What's he doing here?
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts.
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive...
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally.
Supervises.
Exactly.
I ain't down.
Best hurry than some other bloke should.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Yo.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in the shed from time to time. That one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Thanks. So long. Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire? Blood, but not human. The monster was wounded.
Ekimera?
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? Far as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant. He turned out to be a forest troll. And some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. Got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
So?
What do you think? We did what we...
Wait here, I'll go see the
do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon... We dealt with the monster at...
Witches? Since when?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's some...
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for...
Where's Yad Karadin?
Guards! To the... Oh, you bugger!
Yeah, I read your chat. You must have missed it.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared. I swear.
I'm good. How are you?
I only know of Vienne.
Offering a lot of art.
She drinks at the Seven Cats. They're dangerous.
You can be helpful.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guards will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. I'll tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Ooh. Ooh.
Come on.
A black Temeria's no Temeria at all.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
I'll never come back, you stinking
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Stop walking into his soul!
Never fight a witcher.
No!
Oh, not another drubbing. We're leaving.
Come the horse sons! Oh, reminds me of our days of war. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
I'm pleased. Now we can greet each other like the...
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no, Mahakaman. You, though, you've withered a bit.
It's about... I know she came to know...
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. But what'd she be doing?
Hiding, probably. She...
See her in your dream?
Couple times. Her and...
Oh.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted...
We've a wee...
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around.
Prime idea. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage...
10 barrels of...
No, that's exactly what... It says planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually...
Give him a chance. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. Ah, here it is.
Zoltan, please.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a bab. We should... I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back.
Right, yeah. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach that. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto. The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant. Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fine name.
Oh, let it go, Jarrett. Come on, we need another place to hunker down the nights.
Maybe we ought to try the King of Beggars.
What the...
My wife's mum's an old succubus. Crazy mother, as clear as the infernal fire.
Still here?
Just checking to see that everything's in place.
Actually, glad you're still here. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust.
Molly, keeps things tidy.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chamber.
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're up.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects. Examine. If I didn't know better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
It's a 50 Shades reference.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
His soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made of... Well, seems fascinating.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can...
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, nope.
I have to take a little break, smoke a little bowl, take a little shit, so I'll be back. Here we go. Spot of grub.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Junior, and you agreed to pay him more.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Talked my way out of that one.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their heart.
Witcher's got a silver sword and a silver tongue.
You're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Gerald, right? Come on. Talking to one Dandelion. I know you. That fella that took Gerald, are you?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire for his husband. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Girl was like, is there anything I should tell Danny? Said, hey, snake. But it'd be nice if he dropped by.
Well, another freak.
Well, another freak.
In the free city of Novigrad, only the humans are free.
Pardon the burp. Gross.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Stop staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
Monsters bleed well in wartime, do they?
No bread, no coin, poor as shite.
Well, well.
Hey, free boy. What do I got here?
Oh,
Always wanted to be a woman in the world, and here I am, about to become a housewife. Aw, you do your share of travel.
Oh, ooh. Hey!
Oh, bandit!
Your very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy. Make a fine load sniffer if you weren't so bald.
Ah, humans.
Ugh, those children are a plague.
Washed your hair lately?
When it rains, it pours.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come up.
Ah, life.
See you tomorrow?
Of course.
Why'd they descend on him? He was selling love
Sweet
talismans.
thing.
And how would you know?
My
Mum
dad is a
says
witch
that
hunter.
if he
He
but
chased his
catches
old
a-
crow.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
This is the late Emma. This is the lady that. She wrote her own poetry. Wrote spoke a verse from.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after this incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Simply needs a little bit more.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
He's a school teacher. He was like, wait for my class to be out of session. I love this game. Washed your hair lately? Fuck off.
There's still blood on your swords.
This baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emhyr. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happened in some house.
You'll see. Radovid will move Redania's capital to Novigrad.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe it.
Let me live. Oh!
This house, has it always been crooked?
I trusted a woman once, long ago. I was willing to give me right hand for her.
Touch me wife here, I'll smack you sideways.
That hurts!
Oh! Oh! Pinky! Punishable by death!
A mind's like war.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Let's go kill some monsters!
Take good care of yourself.
And whosoever
Gosh, makes the
contributes
pains all the
coin
way
to
to
the
the garden.
cause, his sins shall be forgiven.
Only
Driving in
unwavering
swiftly, the
faith
barrel, quick
in
as
the
a tomcat.
power of this
Scrambled
flame.
out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like it might have been.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa var Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Mutus, blasphemers, cowards. What about the trade we do with the Empire? We shall lose our shares in the Maritime Company.
Black ones, Verdanians. Long as they pay and don't hit.
Fancy men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Var Atra to you. And
I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
I want to be ninja.
What's up, Josh?
What's up?
How's your stream going?
Good. I just banned a Banivator.
You just banned a what?
A Banivator.
What's a Banivator?
Someone I've banned before and made a new account.
Oh, Banivator. I don't know what I was hearing.
But yeah, I'm playing The Witcher for a little while longer. But then I'm gonna hop off. I got plans with Emma. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because you guys are doing your Valentine's Day 2 days early, right?
Yeah, because we work on Valentine's Day.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Artra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The var Artras demand
It sucks too because we're on opposite shifts.
hired a witcher.
On Valentine's Day, you're opposite shifts.
Yeah. She's on 9 to 5. I'm on 2 to 10. She goes to bed like at 11 when I get home.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
I hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
In my ranked game, I have a Lord Mr. Fantastic.
Lord.
It's not lane.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn it. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Ratted! You're quick! Why bother with two swords? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking.
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Not too late to surrender.
Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally
This ranked game on.
But who knows?
That's always fun.
The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell, then. Oh, payment for your time.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
What's it like, beheading a king?
Sorry for that burp. Oh my gosh.
Watch where you step.
Madman running about town, gutting beggars and prostitutes. I've no doubt it's another of Menga's ideas.
Time to invest in rubies.
Everyone knows we're right. Not souls, amateur.
It's a waste of words.
Sure. Who kisses your ass today will buy for the price of two.
Wind's howling.
I trusted a woman once.
Ow!
Long ago.
Oh, you don't mean to.
Oi there.
Sonny, we gotta haul some cheese into town. We'll clean
Why
up
not
the
at
burn.
your waist like everyone else?
Washed your hair lately?
Good grief. They foot wrappings read.
Dale, good fellow. Would you be keen on helping me?
Let's go.
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Roston Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get him back for me.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
Might be my last chance. I'm out of ideas if this don't work.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
There must be order.
Come on.
Granddad's sick.
Noted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, which you would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
True elves make soup out of kids. When I grow up.
Not a headache again.
The devil walked a crooked path, his heart a full of ire. What soul would lend him
Being a priest.
Hooray!
Let's go.
In a hurry. You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam. Where you headed, miss?
Leave me alone. I'm showing you
Slow
my path.
now. Whoa.
Maybe you got someone else to show us. We won't leave without a peek of something.
Aye. And as I see it, you could be smuggling something under them skirts.
Touch me and I'll scream so loud they'll hear me in Novigrad.
And they say lassies love a man in uniform.
Shoot! Oh! You
Shut
killed-
off, you misborn clod.
Giddy up. Whoa there, Roach.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
King's a long way away, and your pay's probably meager. Sure we can't make a deal?
Mean to say you're looking to, purchase a one-time pass?
Exactly.
That's a whole other conversation. Way's clear.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mold than us. You're like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Downwarren's at the foot of the hill. Folks say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
Move it!
Long live, etc., etc. Oh, I feel like you can have that swill in the
In a hurry.
That reptile gazing don't scare me.
Josh, did you see that Helldiver frog game?
I haven't looked at it now.
It's basically Helldivers, but you're frogs.
Move on.
Trouble?
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
Duty calls?
So that plum under your eye, who gave you that?
Redanian soldiers. God, fucking thieves every last one.
The plague!
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
Played cards for them once. Care to play again? You're clearly in the middle of a lucky streak. Could very well.
You might be right. Let's play.
You're lucky right now.
Going that way.
Good play. We're not gonna let him leave this alive. We're gonna destroy him. Oh.
I win.
I ain't blind. Take the damn things. Let none say I ain't an honest man.
Gods know, I'll only ever say kind things about you.
You're grey like my grandma.
Hey. Watch your mouth.
Oh, it'll rain, no doubt.
Just figure the bathroom.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Faster.
Come on.
Well?
Found the thief who took your documents.
It can't be. Let's go get him. You could hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vengerberg. And true enough, I've been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? He weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
No fairness in your eyes.
Never rains.
Where are you rushing to?
Stand and fight!
You again? Some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got.
No! I yield.
That enough?
Yes, but next time.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Oh, such terrible aches.
Go, go.